Man, that beat be knocking, dude. I can't release it, dude. I can't release it.
I know who.
It's like, dude. That since the first day, I'm like, I'm gonna start my shit off with the J Dilla fucking Donuts beat, and this shit is hot, dude.
Hey man, have you heard Working on It? On that album?
Oh, Working on It is my outro, dude. You think I ain't on it, man?
My bananas, sir. Working on it.
Who am I?
Doom, doom.
Isn't that bananas, man? I was like, what was he thinking about? It's doom, doom.
Too much, dude. Yeah. That wild shit sound like you on the freeway and shit. You getting lost. Damn, what's up, party people in the place to be? In my cup is some drink. I can say that and do that on my own show because it's my own show.
Pays the cost to be the boss.
Yo, it pays. And it does cost to be the boss, yes, man. Yeah. Well, before I introduce my crew, I want to talk real quick about what we do here. This is Mike Robertson Boulevard, live in the place to be on morrismedia.com with the POTUS behind the boards. Yeah, can we get a hand clap for that?
Yeah. Woo!
Look at the POTUS smile back there. See? Yeah, I love that. Look, y'all. Hey, let me just tell y'all what we're doing before we get into it. See, I got my gentleman here. Before I introduce him, I want y'all to know this is how I do my show. Like 2 seconds before the shit start, I'd be like, all right, look, everybody listen. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. You can say it however you want to say it. And please be as ill as you can possibly be with the shit that you say. Those are my rules, dog. Those are my rules. I say it every time. I'm going to throw out these words. And just so you know how much of professionals these gentlemen are, they don't know what I'm talking about. Every week, nobody knows what I'm talking about, right? So until I say it, I want that spontaneous response, and I want that shit unedited and uncensored, and that's why I don't tell them what we're talking about. All right, y'all got that? Mm-hmm. All right, so to the right of me, I got my man, Dwann Brown from Sports and Things in the place to be. He's a fellow comedian, a host, blogger, vlogger, all that shit, man.
All
right?
All that shit.
Next to me, my man, I ain't seen in a minute. He said all that shit and bombs.
Hold on a second. That was the weirdest hype man. Yeah, all that shit. All that shit.
Yeah, I be sipping on that lean, baby. I be sipping on that lean, man.
Nah, I don't do that lean.
The activist, nah, I don't fuck with that shit either, unless I'm sick, because I bring it on.
Shit.
Nah, next to me, man, I got my man, Willis. And the place to be. And Willis Turner, man, let me just say, Willis is my guy, man. We met, when we meet, like 92 and shit?
92, 93,
yeah. We started in the game together. Back in the day, Willis was on the scene, performing at fucking Jimmy's Pizza and shit. On Manchester.
On Manchester, that's right. I was about to say Martin Luther King, but Manchester.
Exactly, man.
So
he was performed at my church when I was like a teenager. That shit was hilarious.
Is that real talk?
Yeah, he did that Prince thing. That shit was great.
Yeah, that nigga does Prince, dude.
That shit was great.
We used to call him Prince Ski.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he do a mean
man, he do the best Prince you'll never seen in your life.
Yeah. You said the best Prince you'll never see.
Ever seen. I'm high, son, and I'm dyslexic.
Hey, look, man, that nigga put on a yellow jacket, it'll turn purple, man, in a second, dude. That's all I know. All right, next to Mr. Willis is my homie, Mann from Mann's World and the place to be. He got all kind of points of views on shit, and he's a crazy motherfucker, and he's funny and shit.
He calls me funny. You guys are the comedians. You guys make me laugh.
Yeah, he's not officially a comedian.
View of news.
Yeah, but you know how at the barbershop you had this funny ass motherfucker that don't want to admit that he funny. That's him and shit.
All right, cool. I
take that, right? You gotta accept that, right?
Yeah, that's a compliment.
Right.
From funny niggas, man. Yeah. That's a compliment.
Exactly,
I'm glad to be in your company.
Well, thank you.
Hey, man, exactly.
I'm glad to be in your
beautiful.
company.
It's beautiful. Okay, look, guys. I know y'all be flooding my phone lines and shit. It'd be like 3,000 calls coming in at a time and stuff.
Per second.
Yeah, but believe me, you can get in. Right? The number for the day is 323-293-3375. All right, y'all got that. 293-3375. All right, man. We're gonna get into now today is one day after Martin Luther King birthday. Holiday. And so that's going to be the theme of what we get into today. So I got a nice, cool, little short clip for y'all to check out. and that's gonna get the show started. Please play this.
Okay, this
Okay. Stretch it. All right, look, this clip right here. Okay, let me just talk about this clip. This is a clip of Martin Luther King. Okay. Martin Luther King, and it's his last speech.
Wow.
Before the shit happened, right? So the thing is, what's important about this to me is this tells you slightly a little bit of the game from Martin Luther King on how his mentality was changing and why they thought it was a time like, damn, we got to kill this motherfucker. Somebody decided.
His
you
ass
know what I'm
woke
saying?
up.
So let's go with it, and this is the clip.
All we say to America is be true to what you said on coming of the Lord.
Man, that was hot, huh?
That was.
People don't know Malcolm is that fiery, bro.
Ooh.
Yeah, people don't know. If you
No,
knew
Martin,
a little
no,
bit,
Martin.
I'm sorry, Martin. If you look at some of the pictures, man, I have some photographs of Martin with Elijah Muhammad. Have you ever seen that?
No.
I have a
No.
picture with Martin chilling like this.
Man, you needed to send that, man. I would have put that shit up right now.
Did you just say they don't know what you doing? You know how to You know how I'm supposed to know what's happening. I'm just telling you the truth though. Malcolm busts his head. You know, Malcolm blew Martin open. They only had one meeting. That was when they was coming out of a congressional hearing, and they ran across each other and they shook hands. Because before that, Malcolm used to clown Martin. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
And then Malcolm made one threat. He said, Martin, you say the word. I'll get some men to march. Y'all can turn the other cheek if y'all want to. We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
Exactly.
We won't.
Yeah.
Imagine if that happened. Wow. And then remember that J. Edgar Hoover had an attic in his COINTELPRO program.
Oh, you know
now,
it.
first of all, COINTELPRO is this. Intelligence is gathering information.
Yep.
Counterintelligence, which is COINTELPRO,
Which is using the intelligence against
somebody.
you. Yes.
Right. Now, so they used that against the Latin Goose. They used that against the Black Panthers. KKK.
Well, no. It was created for the use against the Black Panthers.
Yeah.
That was enemy number
They was
one.
going after the communists before that.
Enemy number one.
No, because
The
it started with
COINTELPRO.
Garvey. The first black spy was going after Garvey.
But the official COINTELPRO was
I'm
like,
trying to tell
hey,
you the
let's stop
genesis,
them.
brother. No, but they start calling it that, but that's not the genesis.
Oh, true.
It was a dude called Agent 800. He was on Marcus Garvey.
Ooh.
That's where it started from.
Don't
And
nobody
then-
want to talk about Marcus Garvey in his place.
Garvey was
And then
the real
check
deal.
this trip. Have you ever heard the NAACP was founded? Who was the first president for the first 20-something years?
Some Jewish cat.
Joel Spingarn. They still give out the Spingarn Award. Do you know this dude was
Spingarn.
military
Boink,
intelligence
boink,
dude?
boink, boink.
Do you know their plan was to get all the, back then,
Okay.
the black people who was rich was
Okay,
I'm sorry.
man, hold on.
Okay, I'm
I done
sorry.
unleashed a dragon in this
Exactly.
motherfucker.
I'm talking about that. Because Malcolm got killed because
This
of I mean,
nigga
Martin
gonna
got killed
spray
because of that
hot
shit.
Man, I'm not gonna-
fire at niggas, man. Okay,
I'm
hold
sorry.
on.
I apologize.
We gonna get there,
I
man.
apologize.
Damn. Hey, y'all see what we doing, right?
He came out the door like,
Man, that nigga came out like Pitbull style.
I was like, okay, let me get my pencil out.
Yeah.
let me sit back.
Damn,
and
is
record
we
what's
on the
going on.
Colossus and shit?
This brother was dropping knowledge. I mean, in raindrops.
Yeah.
Midwest raindrops.
Where's the Oklahoma City thunderstorm?
Yeah. Hell, sleet, or snow, man. You a post office worker, motherfucker? What you
The
doing,
Amazon
dude?
rainforest.
Yeah, dude.
This nigga, all
Damn.
he missing is a park and a chessboard. Hey, say, nigga, let me tell you what's happening. You know what I'm saying? You young boys don't know something about this.
In case y'all don't know, motherfucker.
Queen 4 to Knight 7. Nigga.
And slap that Marcus Garvey down on her, Nick. Man, damn. All right, man. Can I go through my line notes
I'm
and shit
sorry.
before you
no.
slash the people?
No, this
I'm sorry.
nigga's computers just blew up. Oh.
Damn, you tell a nigga he can say whatever he want, he just go.
Sorry if your live stream froze.
This is why Massa
Yeah.
outlawed reading.
Y'all's Negroes can't read, man. Words are like poison.
Yeah. Shit.
All right, man. Now that was good stuff, man. We messing with you, dude. This nigga over here. That's Man from Man's World.
Oh, yeah.
I look. So Martin Luther King holiday was yesterday. Anybody go to the parade? What's up with that? Oh, you fuck with the parade?
Yeah.
Tell us about it. Hey, get that mic to you, man. You
I'm sorry. There are more Mexicans than blacks at Martin Luther King. So we did.
I ain't mad at
he
that.
integrated.
Right.
He integrated at our peril, but he integrated and shit. But yeah, it was a trip. Power 106.
Yeah.
All Latino.
But we know that.
I didn't know that.
They've been
I
like
didn't
that
know
since the
everybody in the
90s.
parade.
What about King Boulevard?
King
and-
Boulevard, Martin Luther
Yeah.
It's been all
King
Latino
Boulevard.
since the 90s.
Nigga,
It was like all Mexicans and Big Boy. That was it.
You were a janitor in that motherfucker. It wasn't Martin Luther King parade. I don't
We
think-
ain't
Let me tell
talking
you
about
something.
La Raza and shit.
When we get black and brown together, you know how powerful that is?
Man, it's
You know what I mean? Because it's so
I wish I would go talk to them about it because we always talking about
Right.
it. We with it.
But yeah, it's getting them to understand that. Because
Yeah.
in their minds, they're like, no, we don't have to be with the mayates. You know what I mean?
Now
But
that
Nah,
Trump-
man, they ain't
now-
on
now-
that.
Shit,
bro.
is this going on in jail? Is this show? Because if it's going on in jail, those
Hey.
niggas gonna be like, "Fuck that."
If they
Now
got
that
the
Trump is in
internet-
office, they're like,
yeah.
we might get discriminated against now too.
Right. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's gonna get thick.
Hey, just a trip about it though is, man, my Mexican brothers, man, they some cool motherfuckers,
Right.
dude.
My Mexican
Generally,
brothers are-
yes.
If you know a Mexican dude, man,
Generally,
if
yes.
you
If
really
it's cool
know
with
him,
you. If it's cool with you.
Yeah, no, exactly. If you
it's
know
cool
them
with you,
one on one,
yeah.
them they cool, dude.
Cool as a
They
fan.
funny, they act crazy, they cool.
But I
man.
met this
It ain't-
dude.
And they
met this
all
one
got
Mexican
a
dude
dark-skinned uncle or
Right.
grandfather.
that's
Yeah.
darker than everybody in this room.
and they all like Tupac and shit.
But you know what? I met this one Mexican dude. He was like, it was weird because he had been in the drug game and he got out. And he was like, he remembered how cops used to pull him over, beat him up, and then drop him in a black neighborhood. Because he was like, I didn't realize it when I was younger that they were just trying to get us to fight.
Right.
So focus on them.
Yeah,
That's what they do.
And so then now he's like older. He goes, now I see we need to stick together. Like that has to be job number one is us sticking together and realizing what power we possess together. You know what I mean?
And understanding where you come from too,
Right.
because the first civilization in Mexico was the Olmec. Black people with big ass noses and dreadlocks.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's on the
All through
statues.
the
You can see
Yucatan
that
Peninsula.
shit.
It's like, yeah, they got
And
hundreds of heads all throughout Mexico.
Right.
And
Hell
those
yeah.
old ass pyramids, and wherever there's pyramids, there's
Yeah.
black people building those motherfuckers.
That's right, because we knew the technology,
Mound-
man. It was
in
only
Mississippi, there's a legend about the mound builders, black people who built mounds.
Because there are mounds in Mississippi and St. Louis.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was talking to the mic. I apologize.
It's
In
all good.
Mississippi, there's a place called the Mound Builders.
Right.
The mound builder. They talk about the mound builders. Mound builders was dark-skinned people, tall black people that.
all ass niggas building the mounds.
This is like Dikembe
Right,
Mutombo.
and those mounds are now pyramids.
Coming out
Jumbo,
looking,
whole hand up.
these
Manu
Serge
Bowles
Ibaka
and
looking
shit.
niggas.
Yeah.
Right. But it's all relative. Mexicans, Mexicans now are taller than they used to be. Back then, it's like 4'8". You know what I'm talking about?
I know he got to move on, but
This nigga said-
for further reference, read "They Came Before Columbus"
Oh, I
by Ivan
already
Van
read-
Sertima.
yeah.
Right.
That book is like $9 on Amazon. You can verify
Exactly.
all this
You know, some La
information.
Raza people hating that shit.
One thing I want
They
to point
hating on it.
It don't matter what they hate.
One thing I want to
can't
make
hate the
sure
truth.
we
Yeah,
understand.
the truth don't have to defend itself. They can hate it all they want.
Oh, exactly.
Go ahead,
The
my
truth,
bad.
because the truth is the truth, motherfucker. You can't
Yeah.
do nothing with it. Hey, look, but one thing I just want to make sure we understand is that, like, what you hear in that speech from Martin right there, man. Martin was cool, man. He was great. He was beautiful, and they let him ride and say whatever he wanted to say, as long as he was saying we're gonna be peaceful and we're gonna turn the other cheek,
Speak on it.
and we're gonna be on this we're gonna be on this march.
Right.
But the minute he started talking about like reparations and give me my check and
That
all that
nigga
kind of
gotta
stuff,
go.
man, he
Right.
got to go, man.
You
he got to
got to go.
man. It came quick.
Right.
And that's the thing, like when it comes to Martin, like we have to stop letting the mass media control the narrative. Because I don't know if y'all was watching basketball yesterday. They had the whole Martin Luther King Day in basketball games on all day.
Right.
Yes,
And
sir.
They
They
take
had-
the focus off of him.
And,
Yes,
it's,
sir.
and all they kept quoting is "I have a dream."
Right.
You know what I mean? And they kept quoting.
know-
People forget that
He woke
Martin
up.
had a dream, but he woke up. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah, he
And
had a
like-
dream. And look,
like-
the dream was real, man. The dream
But
was real.
the dream was not. The dream was real. And it was something.
It was a hope. It was a hope.
I don't even get mad at Martin because Martin.
I ain't
was
mad at
younger.
him either.
He was younger.
That's right.
But then he grew up. You know what I mean? Because First of all, people got to remember they only listen to Martin because Malcolm said by any means necessary.
Right.
That's right.
Like,
And they got
let's
Oh
listen to this
shit!
peaceful nigga
What about
instead.
that other motherfucker? Yeah,
But
exactly.
then we
other
look at
nigga
Good
got a
cop,
gun.
bad
Yeah,
cop.
peaceful
Good
nigga.
cop, bad cop.
Tavis Smiley has a book that he came out with last year, and he talks about the last year and a half of Martin's life.
Right.
And like some of the quotes and late in his life are like real. Like he said, "I fear that I've integrated my people into a burning house."
Yes.
That was one of his later quotes.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
And
I'll say
One
this
of his
about
truest and most
people
awesome
talk about
quotes.
Martin as though he was really old. Martin wasn't even 40 years old.
he never made it to 40.
He never made it to
Right.
40,
Right,
dude.
right.
Can you
Like, he was
imagine?
Right.
in his 30s.
Speak on
you
it, brother.
imagine?
And think about in your 30s. It's dudes that play basketball till they're 40.
Right.
Yeah.
And this dude at 30.
Speak on that. There are people who play basketball until they're 40. That's real.
You know what I mean? Like, you realize
awesome
how
quote.
young he really was, and to
Yeah.
speak on things the way he was speaking on it. And he wasn't speaking as if, and like that last speech we just heard, he was speaking as there's Bible, as Moses. Moses knew he wasn't going to make it into the promised land.
Right.
Moses knew he had been to the mountaintop and
shit.
then came down and talked to the people and gave them what they needed
Yeah.
to hear. Because in that sense, I know my mama wanted me to be a preacher, but I said no. But
wow.
but in that same sense, he was just leading them to the promised land. He
Yeah.
said, "Look here, I ain't gonna get there with you,
I ain't gonna get there with you.
but guess what? We're
But
gonna
look,
see it, and we still haven't really reached the
But
promised
look,
land."
let me tell you this though. Let me point on one little shit, right?
Right.
Because he said in one of his final speeches that I have now made it to the mountaintop.
Yes.
He said that.
Right.
He said that. And when you think about what that means, man, because
I'm ready to go.
I have this feeling, dude, that like
ready to
our
go.
people had this feeling like, man, the shit ain't out there for us to go get, man. Like we waiting on something to happen, man. We beautiful, man. We kings, man. We come from heritage, man. It's time is now, dog. Look, the laws out there, man, yeah, they unfair with the laws, but the laws apply to everybody, man. We got to live with it, and we got to work harder in this system. But the sky's the limit, man.
It is the limit.
The sky's the limit, man.
And I love about Martin Luther King, and I'll say this: Dr. Martin Luther King,
Yes, sir.
Doctor, because
Doctor.
see,
I'm sorry. That is
and
right.
people, to me, they were like,
Real
well, why
talk.
did they call him doctor? I was like, if you look at all the degrees, the doctorate degrees, it wasn't like he just got a couple of masters and one doctorate. He has, I think, like 10 doctorates.
And can I just
Got
stop you for
honorary
1 second?
doctorates.
Can I stop
He
you
got
for
some honorary doctorates, but
Look,
he also got.
Hey, can I
But
stop you
honorary
for
doctors mean something because I mean, if you get honorary, that means you're recognized by a university as being a master. at
But
something.
let me just stop
And
y'all for
that's-
1 second.
go
Can I
ahead.
just stop you for 1 second? He is a Morehouse brother and the place to be. I'm a Morehouse grad. That's my Morehouse brother. His statue stands high above the ground on Lee Street in Atlanta. I'm repping. Yeah, baby. Yeah,
like
I'm from
Morehouse-
that.
You went to Morehouse?
I went to Morehouse, dude. I'm
the
graduating.
Morehouse
Yeah.
How was
man.
that football team?
Football team is straight garbage.
Okay.
That band's the shit, though. That band is the shit.
Look. When
Hey,
you got
dude.
a
That's
My
cerebral.
brothers and sisters, I
Football
love
is
y'all.
physical.
Football,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Football's physical.
It ain't
Cerebral.
mental.
Some smart niggas went there, but they ain't known for the
Hey,
football team.
Hey, you know what, though?
But
Look.
let Alabama fuck with our band.
No, Alabama. Get these Alabama nuts. Hey, look, we got to take a quick break, y'all. We coming back after this break. Peace, y'all. Mike Robertson Boulevard. Holla. Yo. All right. Thanks, y'all. We back on Mike Robertson Boulevard, live in the place to be. What's up, fellas?
What's up? Yeah.
Yeah. We got a new addition to the crew. My old school homie right there, comedian extraordinaire, a motherfucker that'll whoop your ass with 32 chops to the throat.
Show enough.
Polo down round this town.
Yeah, Mr. Kimani Calendar in the place to be, man. Thanks for joining, man.
Yes, sir, man. Thanks for having me, Mike, man. By the way, I'll be the first nigga to run and tell you to do the same goddamn thing. So.
Yeah, I believe it. Me and Kimani go way back. We used to thrash fools on the Westchester playground and shit, man, at lunchtime and all that
we was
stuff,
in the
right?
same breakdance crew.
Yeah, dude, we was in the talent show, huh?
Yep. And where we all screwed up. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, we all screwed up with
What
my.
year was y'all at Winchester?
I graduated 86.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm.
You didn't
I
graduate
graduated-
86, did you?
88.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all was there with Ken Norton Jr. and Nia Long and all that shit, huh?
Neil Long
Nia.
all day, but
Nia,
not Ken.
Regina,
Ken was
Ken Norton
older.
graduated 84.
Yeah, he older.
Okay. I graduated in
Yeah.
99 from Westchester, goddammit.
Oh, hey, man, you
yes,
in the
sir.
house, man? We set the
yeah.
stage. Man, you don't even know all the shit, man, that's live about Westchester when you was there. I started that shit. Niggas don't even know.
Every other nigga your age say that.
Every old nigga say that.
Tonight it's me, goddammit.
Niggas never wore bell bottoms till me.
I started them high top fades.
I invented the remix.
I ain't starting no bell bottoms.
I invented the remix. Tell him, puppy.
Somebody else can have that.
I had the very first Puma suit.
I invented the remix.
This nigga.
I was like, this is a weird break.
Yeah, man, we're gonna do a Asian dance. In this
I know it's on a microphone.
Let's talk about what's happening right now.
Okay.
What y'all think about this thing where Martin Luther King Jr. met with Trump this week?
Martin Luther the King.
Jr.
You mean the third?
He look like that.
Or is he the third? I can't
Right.
keep up with the numbers and shit.
I was like, what? Martin Luther King Jr.
I
man?
call him.
There's a seance in the White House and shit.
Motherfuckers got their Ouija board out.
I was about to say, you mean like in the
I call him bacon stuff MLK.
Making stuff.
Yeah, he fat as me. But
MLK BLT and shit.
That nigga's hairline was pushed way back too.
Was he from Reseda?
Would you like a Mac MLK?
Yeah, he got that pushback.
Would you like a Mac MLK? Yeah.
he met Trump at the buffet line.
Yeah, a Big Mac MLK.
MLK Jr. kept dreaming, didn't wake up.
What?
He woke up and ate some hot Cheetos. That's what it looked like.
What
Hey
was that?
man,
What
can I
was
get
that
a
conversation
20-piece
about?
nuggets? I don't know, man. What is it, dude? What could make you go in there, man? I'm just saying this, homie. On my pops, on my grandfather's fucking holiday day, dude, I'm gonna be at the Trump Tower, dude. No way.
On your dad's
dude.
birthday, you should have saw the twist.
No way.
No. Devil's advocate.
Yep.
I'm flipping it.
Okay.
You need a seat at the table. You need a seat at the table. The fact is, though, these niggas didn't know that they're the dumb niggas not to be there. They should have said, I ain't the one. Send Eric Michael Dyson, send one of the senators, send Diane Watson, send Maxine Waters.
Yeah, nigga, send Chuck D in this motherfucker.
Send Chuck D. If you gonna get an entertainer,
D.
right
Yeah.
on. If you gonna get an entertainer, Chuck D. This nigga said Steve Harvey. This nigga can't even say the Family Feud shit without. Nigga has about 30 retakes just to ask those questions, so he ain't the one.
This is my thing when it came to like all the people meeting with him. Like I'm like, okay, first of all, I don't buy the bullshit because whenever y'all come up with plans to like create the war on drugs and create shit to fuck us up,
Right.
you don't call TV stars. You go to USC. You go to Harvard. You go to Yale. You tell them to create a study. You get a think tank, and they put the laws together.
Right.
You know, when like think about, I don't want no entertainers coming speaking for me. This is my thing. I only accept the entertainers speaking for black folks when you get Steve Gutenberg and Leslie O'Neal going down and from Police Academy and Naked Gun, and they speak for police reform.
Right.
When you get,
He said
that's
Steve
what I'm
Gutenberg.
saying. My thing is when you
You
get
said his name, he's gonna raise up from the dead.
oh,
now.
when you get goddamn. When you get Andy Griffith and Barney Fife
Right.
to go speak on police reform, they're not paying attention.
The original members of Adam 12?
Yeah, you get that. That's the thing. When it comes to black
Hill
folks,
Street Blues.
All the niggas from the rookies?
Some of those niggas are senators now.
when it comes to black
SWAT.
folks,
Get some New York undercover
when it comes
niggas.
to people that when they want to create laws, other people create laws for themselves. They get think tanks,
Right.
Yes.
They get business leaders,
Yes.
they get advocates who work in the things, the professionals who do it every day.
Yes.
When they come to us, they give us James Brown. That's one thing we've seen this before.
Hey, but look-
Nixon used James Brown
Right.
to get in office.
Right.
Then this nigga James Brown was thumping for Nixon. Nixon get in office and say,
They use
"Thanks,
James
nigga.
Brown.
I'm gonna create the war on drugs."
Hey, but look, that brings. Oh, I know. Thank you. Hey, look,
And
that
starting
brings me
with
to-
your black ass.
Hey, that brings me though to they had Jim Brown was one of them, man. Which most people respect Jim Brown.
We respect him. We respect
He
him.
not doing no shucking and jiving up in there. So why is Jim Brown there?
This is why I put him.
Everybody trying to get in where they fit in. Everybody trying to have a voice. Everybody's trying to before it all go wrong. You know.
But this is the thing. And I hate to say it's gonna go wrong, but it's probably gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
Well, I'm like
Except-
give him. I think people need to give him a chance to screw up.
Oh,
Like let him.
we've given him that.
Yeah, screw up in the motion.
he gonna screw up if we give him a
yeah,
back.
it's happening simultaneously.
This is my thing. I don't mind Jim. Like I don't mind anybody meeting with anybody. But my thing, like, what's the result? The thing I didn't like about these cats meeting with Trump is because when they came out the meetings, they all told us to give him a chance.
Yeah,
maybe he'll
they
change.
did, consistently.
This is my problem with
He ain't
that.
gonna change.
You have a 45-year track. In 1971, you were sued for discriminating against black people in your buildings.
Right.
Yeah.
You have documented racism for like a 45-year period. You talk about grabbing pussies, and so just because you made with Kanye West in his goddamn silver contacts,
Right.
and Steve Harvey with that thick ass mustache, looking like Frederick K.C. Price,
Like that
just
nigga
'cause
got
you
a
make-
carpet on his
Just because you mate with them,
lip.
now it's supposed to be all okay. Just because two niggas got to meet. No, I'm gonna sit. My thing is okay, meet with him. But in the conclusion, I'm like, okay, meet with him. Come out that meeting, and be like, I met with him. He was cool. But watch this motherfucker.
Right.
Now, I respect that.
But they're not gonna come out of that meeting like that because guess what? They're like, fuck that. This nigga about to put money in my pocket.
Hey, but look, you don't know really what they said up in there, dude.
You don't know what
Honestly,
they say.
you don't know what. He could have been like, okay, look, here's a picture of your grandmama, here's a picture of your auntie,
Yeah, that
a
happens.
picture of your cousin, and picture of your sister. Which one do you not care gets killed?
That
after
happens.
today?
In which order?
Yeah, and in which order? And he'd be like, because they
Did
they
you see
look like,
Steve Harvey's face when it came out?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. He came out there like, this motherfucker is cool. and
You know
shit.
what they do?
He is
What they
sincere,
really did?
and he will do everything you
No,
want.
wink, wink. You know what they
Mhm, God
did?
damn it.
Wink.
What's his name? Trump finally is getting those presidential
Nominees?
presidential
Appointments?
updates.
Yeah.
Oh.
Up the espionage updates, and then the head of the CIA came in and said, "I got to show you a picture, homie." And he showed him a picture of Martin Luther King, but not the one that everybody doing like this, of the motherfucker.
Yeah.
From that
You know how
view.
easy it is
Yeah,
to
he said, from that
get
view, he
this
said,
nigga-
"Would you like one of those pictures?" No, I'm
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I'm cool, dude. I'm
You know,
cool.
Steve, look,
look,
I'm cool.
All right, look.
He gonna have to get in there
Kanye
and play the
West
game.
is another one that met with him. What about that?
He got silver
I don't take that
contacts.
serious. You
It don't matter,
you're not
right?
take that-
Silver contact.
You can't trust a nigga with silver
You're not gonna take.
contacts.
You're gonna.
And he had his
why would
hair
you?
blind.
Why would you take that seriously?
Yeah, exactly. He got on moon shoes and shit. Why would you
Why
say
would
that?
And for another thing, I have never voted for a nigga's beats
No.
ever in my life. Voted for a nigga's beats unless I'm
All right,
voting for
That's
Bessie.
like sending the chef from the Muppets to go.
right.
Scorny burn, skirty burny burn.
Well, these
More-
niggas
more-
That's hilarious.
Nobody
don't
want to hear.
ask Gordon
sending-
Ramsay who he's voting for and shit.
Hey,
Beaker
look.
from the Muppets.
Hey, look. Okay, look. So here's my opinion about this shit, right? Because like when I was a little kid, and I don't want to say little kid, but up to I just say
a big kid?
pretty much to high
Was
school.
you born tall?
Nigga, I was born 6'2", nigga.
Probably.
I slid out, nigga.
5'8"
with
in 3 months.
lubrication and shit.
He was breastfed for 10
I
years.
want to
Started walking at 3 hours. Started walking at 3 hours like
Right,
a giraffe.
right.
Exactly like a giraffe, motherfucker. Silky.
You're 4 years old and he's 5'9".
Nah, dude, look. Up until high school, man, I was of the feeling about MLK. I had a different feeling about MLK that I do now, right? Because I was from like, dude, why would you let somebody fucking throw rocks at you and spit at you and all these things, dude? Why you gonna go to jail like 75 times and shit and all this? Dude, what the fuck, right? But now I understand as a grown up and through the years, I get it that like the power is in the peace, dude. It ain't in the pulling the trigger. That's the easy thing to do. The hard shit is to walk down that motherfucking road knowing they're gonna be throwing rocks at your ass and you ain't gonna do shit back. That's the G in the
And
game
guess
right
what?
there.
There is it takes it, and it took a long time for me to come to this conclusion. You take the power out of the action.
Oh, yes,
without
you
no
do.
reaction.
How you gonna argue with somebody that want to argue back?
Right.
Yeah.
See, my thing
It
is
takes
this.
all the power out.
My evolution was different.
Right.
When I was younger, I totally saw the Martin Luther King side, the peace, and I didn't understand the other side of violence.
Malcolm.
But now that I'm older, I understand that it's like anything else. It's a yin yang philosophy. You need both. There's not a fight between the two.
Right.
What it is, because you got to understand, they did not listen to Martin until they heard Malcolm say by any means necessary.
That's right. Then they was
You
like, who's
need
that other
fire
motherfucker?
and ice?
Who's
You
that
need
preacher
both.
guy? Let's get the preacher guy.
We got to remember, the only people who ever overthrew and oppressed, because we got some half-hearted shit with the civil rights movement, and we don't even, and white women benefit from that more than we do.
Right,
Let's
we
check the
get
stats.
shit, yeah,
So
let's do that.
the only documented case we have of people who really winning was the Haitian revolution.
Right.
And in Haiti, they believed in, I'm not going to, hurt everybody, But if you one of the people that's about the bullshit,
Right.
off with your head.
That Haiti shit though, man. They came with voodoo. They prayed to the voodoo guys and shit. They slaughtered motherfuckers.
But thing is with the Haitians,
Like cutting up roosters and shit.
But thing is,
Man,
they didn't slaughter everybody. They slaughtered
the
the
whole
people.
country. The whole country was down with that shit. Like they prayed to their voodoo wherever, but they won.
Okay,
Yeah,
look,
that's part of the
let me
reason
make my
why.
point. Let me make my
Starved
point.
them out.
So what I'm leading to though is this, right? That piece shit to me really worked when you look back on it and think about like what advancements happened at that time. Even though whatever it happened and it tapered off, what happened at that time worked, man. You know what I'm saying? For that boost that we needed as far as whatever, man, little rice jobs, motherfuckers paying attention, whatever way you want to look at it, dude. People was involved, and it was the people in the streets that was involved. So I want to just make an acknowledgement.
They did a great job.
That it wasn't like some time that was wasted. You know,
It was exactly what was needed for the time.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I loved about that time is that black people stuck together. People
Oh
realized.
man, save that.
People,
Kind of. You got to remember, Martin Luther King had a lot of haters.
But I'm in this
Malcolm
sense,
X,
everyone had haters and stuff like that. But when it all came down to it, they more stuck together than separated. Now there was gonna be those fringe people no matter what.
Yeah.
You were gonna have those
that didn't
fringes
agree.
that were like,
Yeah.
that nigga don't know what to do. Nigga, you better take what these white folk give him and get his black ass back to the church. You know,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Corinthians such and such and such.
Right.
And then it's just like they were like, nigga, you better be happy that the white folk ain't just making us pick all this goddamn cotton. You know what I mean? Like that was
Nigga, we wearing cotton
Right.
now.
Right.
Hey, look, we got to call it, y'all. I know this is rare. I don't want this motherfucker to hang up whoever they are, dude. This is rare. All right, caller, join the party. You say what?
Yo, the most interesting comic in the world, Melrose.
Mr. Melrose
Hold up,
in the
Melrose.
place
Hey.
to be. What's up, man?
Most
Fly young
interesting
brother
comic in
named
the world.
Melrose.
Hey.
Yeah. What's up, Melrose?
Man, all good, man. I just wanted to chime in and say, hey.
What you think about this MLK? Okay, look, let me give you something specific. What do you think about marching, Melrose? What's happening with marching? How you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Unless you're in the
Fuck a
parade.
march.
Amen to that.
Tell us about it. Explain yourself.
Well, I mean, we've been marching forever. We've been protesting. We got to do something more strategic, man. People only respond when you hit them in the pockets.
Yes.
Yes,
You
sir.
out there
Gotta tap
marching,
them
all you're doing
pockets.
is buying Sprites and waters from the local white people, man. Come on, now.
Sprites and waters. Why you marching, huh?
nigga get thirsty.
Yeah.
Lift feet up.
Can I get a Snicker bar?
They encourage marching. We just go right to the restaurant. We go right to Chili's and give them all our money.
Right during the march, huh?
At the
I don't
end
know,
of it.
man. I think I mess with marches in a way, dude. It has a place, but it ain't gonna be your solve to your problem. But it has
Hey
a
man,
place.
the only place a march is good for is a parade.
Yes, sir.
Exercise.
And we just finished the first of the goddamn Rose Parade. That shit's over with.
I don't fuck with parade.
Niggas don't fuck with parade. What about the Million Man March, dude? Let me tell you this.
I'm not getting lost.
I felt about the
let's talk
Million
on
Man
that.
I've been there
March.
crying like a
on
little
that.
4-year-old little boy.
That's the exception. That was
I will
good.
say this, dude. I will say that like there's some inspiration that could be drawn from somebody in that crowd by being amongst their brothers by the millions. And I think that little piece right there, if it influences somebody, is important enough. That's what I say.
I got
Is the
it.
Million Man
That's
March
fairly
really a
diplomatic,
march, or
my
is
brother.
it like
Yeah, that was more.
assembly?
Yeah, that was more than a sim. That wasn't really a march.
right.
Because
they didn't really
when the-
march there. They just walked
When
to
the-
the same
that was
spot.
about-
like
that was
meet
about
up, yeah.
empowerment.
It's
when
a
the march
meetup.
was when the march was
Niggas just
over,
march from the bus.
Wait.
when the march was over, everybody went back to their neighborhood.
Right.
The shit
I
changed.
know that's the part though. See, look, the march shouldn't be at fault though for the people to go back and refuse to change. You know what I
Right.
mean? It shouldn't be at the fault. Like, damn, motherfucker, we brought y'all together, 1 million of us.
This is my-
y'all couldn't turn this into nothing.
This
You
is
just
my
gonna go
problem.
home?
The march, being march, they had a lot of good information. My problem with marching is this: when you're marching, you're asking another person to give you something,
Yeah.
and that's
I'm tired of
outside of the laws of nature.
Right.
You don't see the black bird asking the white bird for a worm.
No.
They gonna get their own goddamn worm.
Right.
So when you're marching and protesting and saying, please stop whooping my ass.
Right.
Please see me as a human. Right. If you have to ask someone to see you as human, they have an inhumane point of view when it comes to life, and you can't fix that.
Right.
The only thing you can do is fix yourself. Right. And like Melrose said, hit him in the pockets.
What's the alternative to marching?
The alternative to marching,
hit him in the pocket.
Hit him in the pocket. The watch where you spend your money. Like for instance, for me, I'm not no big old. I protest all the time when it comes to my money. I haven't bought Papa John's pizza since 2012. Why haven't I bought Papa John's?
Damn.
Because the owner said on his private golf course it's going to cost too much money for me to give my employees health insurance when he was talking from his own private golf course with a goddamn airstrip out back. I'm like, I'm not buying no pizza from you, and this motherfucker gonna be coughing and can't get his shit fixed.
Well, yeah,
because you don't want to give up 10 cents.
I believe in the one.
So I'm hitting you in your pockets. Yeah. Fuck you.
I believe in that. Like when you because there's a reason I don't fill out race on an application. There's a reason I don't shop at certain. I don't shop at Walmart.
I don't shop at Walmart either.
Wait, you don't fill out race?
Nope.
Because I put 100-meter dash on mine.
Hey, that's funny. Hey, look, hold on, wait, guys. We gotta take a quick break. This shit gonna be real quick. We coming right back. All right. This is Mike Robertson Boulevard and the place to be.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. MLK Day, all day, like Dre Day.
It started in slave. Red, white, and blue. Jack in his crew. The guys on the rock beat down for the Browns. Man to the man, each one.
Y'all don't know nothing about that Chuck D right there. Man, y'all from another era, man.
Real hip hop.
Yeah, real hip hop. Y'all don't know nothing about Chuck D and Flavor Flav and the Bomb Squad. Thanks, homie.
I remember that shit, man.
Yeah, I know, man. I guess I'm speaking to an empty room. All right, look. So every week we do a nice little scene from a movie. I did a reach back to some movies around the MLK time, even though it's after. One of my favorite movies in the whole world, which my pops introduced me to back in the day, was Superfly. So we about to bust up. Yeah, baby. Look, why motherfuckers laugh like they crying? Like
hit that nose one time.
So this is the scene where like the Superfly, whose name is Priest, where Priest and his main partner Eddie was splitting up. Priest wanted to get out the game. Eddie wanted to stay in the game. Due to knowledge. Lights, camera, action.
Up high above the street in a New York apartment sit two unlikely characters. Eddie is calm and cool, while Priest has something heavy on his mind. After a few fits of coke, they talk. Come on, jive suckers.
Eddie, man, how much we got left, man?
About half a key out in the streets.
Man, let's take what we got, man, and fucking get out this shit, man. Let's split, man.
Are you crazy? You know damn well who killed Scatter. And if we fuck up, he'll kill us too. Besides, we got it beat. We'll make a fortune. Just don't rock the boat, man.
It's worse now, man, than it was before. This man owns us, Eddie. To him, we not real. He just gonna use us, and then he gonna kill us.
Man, people have been using me all my life. Yeah, that hunky is using me. So what? I'm glad he's using me, cause I'm gonna make me a piss pot full of money, and I'm gonna live like a prince. A fucking black prince. Yeah, this is the life. I could do nothing nowhere else. And about his killing me, shit, I don't care. As long as he let me live to be an old motherfucker. And I ain't gonna do nothing to make him kill me now.
Look, suppose I can get away out of this shit, man.
I ain't going.
Priest can't believe what he's hearing. He picks up his money bag, slaps him in the chest with it.
Feel it.
Why don't you feel it?
Because I'm going to keep my eye on you every second, Eddie.
Eddie reluctantly goes over to the safe. Priest follows him and watches his every move as he feels the money bag. Eddie is sad, lost half his money, and his only friend. Priest walks out.
I'm gone.
Bye, nigga.
All right, that was pretty good, man.
Right, sucker. That was kind of cool, sucker.
Hey, man, he didn't have that script before this night, baby. I tell you, man. All right, see.
Oh, man.
All right, so let's
All
keep
y'all
going.
needed was some 70s theme music.
All we needed, man, was an El Dorado. We need somebody with an El Dorado.
L Dog.
I mean, it ain't right.
Yeah,
Curtis
nothing but
Mayfield.
them lax.
Curtis Mayfield is the pimpiest of the pimpin' soundtrack.
Yeah, man.
Him and the Mac, dude.
I had an uncle tried to be a
Little
pimp.
child.
That's funny.
That nigga was horrible.
Wait, what?
I had an uncle. He tried to be a pimp.
He's the worst.
He was the worst. He was the only one sleeping with his hoe.
Now come here, bitch. And let me loan me $50 so I can pay you this $50.
Yeah, this was his threat. This was his
Give
threat.
me my money.
This was his, this is how he threatened his hoe. Bitch, I'll put you back on the street. Like, well, that's what she's supposed to be. She can't make no money in the bed with you.
Don't make me have to keep paying you.
Bitch.
Oh, that's funny, man.
Hilarious.
All right, man. So we was talking about Martin MLK. You know, I want to talk about the preachers for a minute, man, because the preacher's role has changed. You want to talk about 1968 to 2018, which is 50 years later. The preacher's role has changed,
Yes,
man.
it has.
Now, there's always been a little shucking and jiving and somebody trying to do this or that, but now the game is ill, man, where it's like, ain't nobody trying to be no leader. Ain't nobody trying to be national. Ain't nobody trying to get nothing popping for the people, man. They trying to get
pockets
twin.
popping.
Yeah, they trying to get twin Rolls Royces and
Rest in peace,
and
Eddie
private
Long.
jets, nigga. Can I get like 80,000
Just go
members in
in
my
a
church?
beat.
Shit, I don't know nobody's name. I just know your social security number.
Let me
Man,
tell you. Let me
man.
tell
Do
you
you know?
something.
Do you know Reverend
let me
Al
stop.
Sharpton has been to see the president more often than any other black preacher or leader?
That nigga ain't
since
no
maybe
what
Martin
nigga
Luther-
church.
That's what I'm talking
That don't
about.
surprise me though.
That's my point.
Al Sharpton.
Nah, that
Reverend
doesn't
Al
surprise me.
Sharpton has seen the president more than Franklin, Frederick Douglass, or Martin.
Because he
Luther
worked for MSNBC. He the press.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
I'm just saying,
But
we
let me
talking
just
about
say
leading
this.
on the
But-
national level, and the preacher of a national group, National Action Network, seeing the president regularly and came out with nothing to talk about.
But let me say this, right? Let me say this, because I hear you. You're right about that. I'm not mad at necessarily at Al Sharpton or whatever. He was there getting rocks thrown at him. He was there getting bricks thrown at him. He been locked up 45, 50 times.
And he's also a FBI informant.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They think he's on the same page.
Not possibly, it's documented. But go ahead. I know what Willis has something to say.
I'm just thinking about the priests. I mean, ministers and stuff today are so. I'm gonna just say it, fucked up.
That's all I'm talking about. We on to the niggas with the perms and
Because,
shit,
let
but
me
these
tell you
motherfuckers
something.
be sneaking it
If
in
you-
with the
if-
fades and
If
shit
you
like
read
that.
the Bible, if you
pimps go
read
to
the
the
Bible,
pulpit.
it says Levites. Levites are the priests.
Yes.
Right?
I thought that was Levi
are the
Strauss
priests.
and shit.
If you and they were of the 13 tribes of Israel.
Right.
They were the only ones in the tribe that were not supposed to
Speak
work
on it, that's
because
my-
they were supposed to take care of the spiritual needs of the tribe. And these priests today don't give a fuck about your spiritual needs because all they trying to feed is
Or the
their
tribe.
Not only that, the
My
tithe was
money.
not money. It was not cash. It was wine, grain, food, meat. It was the food that you offered. It was all meat.
And
It was
maybe
no cash.
and maybe some weed.
And
Good oil. They used
It grows all across the earth.
Oh shit!
Let me ask y'all this: what decade do you think that there was a shift?
Let's talk about that, right?
Yeah.
The shift happened right after this
After
shit.
King.
After King got killed, right? And they was quote unquote trying to make some changes, giving brothers some jobs. You got to cut your daishiki. You got to cut the little afro. You got to do this. You got to conform.
They
you
checked the whole crew and then put them in jail.
Man,
after that.
it was all
There
kind
are
of
two-
shit
there-
happening. It was a 10-year period.
There are two historical facts you have to remember. In the late 70s, that's when the Republican Party, under the direction of Atwater, aligned themselves with the church to get people to align, to get the whole faith thing going, to get these illusionary votes, votes based off faith. Right. Another thing we got to remember is when Bush came out in 2001 with those faith-based initiatives. Those faith-based initiatives that came out through the Bush administration, what that did was it made a lot of community programming, put a lot of money into the church. It's the first time in American history that the separation of church and state was officially crossed with money, because through the faith-based initiatives, now the church, the government is funding churches to do community programs
For a purpose.
And around the same time, because the late '90s is when that prosperity preaching came in,
Right.
And so then insert 2001 President Bush, and that. So now you're getting the big money to go along with this now new prosperity.
So do
teaching.
you think that began in the 90s, or do you think
No, not the 90s.
No, that's something. But actually, when it comes to the churches having this function, that goes back to the slave days. This shit goes back to back to the 1600s.
It really is is incrementally just got worse.
Yeah, it constantly. What it does is it constantly evolves to keep up with the time, to keep people oppressed in the newest form.
Because priests
That's
were
what it
like
does.
saying, "Hey, slavery's okay because it's in the Bible. It keeps you this way because of this." It's always you can find a verse to justify anything you
Like
do.
I slapped that nigga because of Corinthians. Blah blah blah.
Just like they said Cush was a curse. Being Cush was a curse because of he
Cush.
looked upon because he looked upon his father's nakedness. Right, and that's where it all starts from.
That's to build that shame, dude.
Cushite
It's
to
a
the black
shame to
people.
control your sexuality,
and
man.
that's what I'm saying. Like
No, that's Ham's son. Ham.
All of them are
The
black.
him and the curse. Yeah,
Okay,
his
look.
son of Canaan.
Let me go into my 3 things, man. Everybody got a voice in this world, and some people share, some people don't. I'm about to tell my 3 things. I don't care who mad, who don't like it, or whatever, that we need to do as a people to change our situation. It's only
Oh, this
3
gonna be
things,
good. I wanna
and
hear
it's simple, dude. It's simple. Number 1, first and foremost, over beyond every single thing you could ever come up with, is we are divided, and we gotta come together in unity, dude. Yes. Period, dude. That spawns all the other bullshit that people think they could do because we ain't united, dude. You can come in here and pick apart this whole shit if you want to, because we are not united as a people. When we got off them boats, goddammit, we was together. It was like us against the system. Now people choosing and shit to pick the thing apart and do what they want to do separately and all that. So that's number 1. Any dispute on that? I don't think so.
No,
right?
not at all. When you let me play devil's advocate. When you say you need to come together, agreed. How do we do that? And still, you're gonna have people who. How do we agree to disagree and move forward?
I tell you.
Listen.
I say this one thing we have to understand how the dominant society, how they operate, mimic some of their behaviors, because they don't have a leader. You know what I mean? They're not unified. They fight each other too, kill each other.
Cold.
Hell, look at the Crusades. They look at the Civil War. They kill each other too. But there's no code. We have to have a code of behavior, a code of conduct, and the way we operate. Versus that we have to understand our first thing in our mind has to be independence and liberation, and that any behaviors after that is going to follow those actions. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Okay. But if your mindset is I want to be integrated, then you
got to play by integrated rules.
In somebody else's rules.
Yep. And they control that game. Okay, look,
I got.
Go ahead.
Let me go next.
Let me go. Just to jump on what you're saying. For me, I think it's in order to come together, communication. But I find that a lot of time people listen to respond as opposed to listening to understand.
I agree.
Very true. Very true.
And when I say that, it's like people want to listen and waiting to just jump and get their point across instead of saying, hey, you know what?
But that's that ego shit right there, man.
Of course
motherfuckers don't care what you think. It's about what I think. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's just whack, dude. You're on point.
I will let you get your point, I want to come back to the whole thing you were talking about, integration and all that other stuff. My thoughts on that. But let's go ahead and get your
all
point.
right, let me just do my 2 more points. The second point, dude, after we come together, we got to take responsibility as parents, man.
Hell yeah.
We have to play that role, man. We can't leave your kid running astray and running wild out there and expecting then you want to get mad because he's doing this or that. Man, you got to set an example, a positive example in the household. And I don't care if the parents ain't together, man. You still got to do your part. And if you're not with the lady, man, you can't just be talking about, oh, dude, she tripping, blah, 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 blah. It's your dumb ass that got caught up with her dumb ass. So you got to own up to it, man, and be a parent, man. That's what I'm saying, man.
That's what I do.
And then the next one is, this one, man, going to hurt people's feelings, but people got to understand that we free, man.
We's free now.
Right.
We free, dude.
Niggas don't even know they free.
Motherfuckers want to, they don't even know we free, dude.
Emancipated, yeah.
No,
Now
we
you free.
free,
We're
homie.
free.
See, look, you try to chop it down right there. It's a natural
I'll go
thing.
with it. I'll
It's a
back mine
natural
up, though,
thing
but
for
go
our
ahead.
people. We free, homie. We free, dog.
Like, think about how many people have never been out of their neighborhood.
So we can do
Yeah.
whatever we want, whenever we
That's
want.
right, goddammit.
Okay.
That's
without-
right.
Yes.
Okay.
Sky's the limit.
So people ain't getting sweated.
And the thing is,
See, you brought
no,
somebody else into
you're
it.
bringing the other person into the
you brought them,
equation.
exactly. We talking about you, homie.
If everyone adopts
can't
something,
control-
You
look
can't
at this.
control what anybody else
There's
does.
like what you're getting at. There's that thing called a critical mass. If people took it upon themselves to know that I am free and I am full human being, and I will live my life by my circumstances and by my thoughts and the way I see it, and raise
that
my
not a
children.
harder
If we get a
consequence?
consensus thought of that,
It's not a harder consequence
nobody.
for brothers who live
Let
that
me
way?
finish. Nobody can oppress you.
Yeah, that's
Oppression
right.
is a two-way street.
Yes.
White supremacy cannot exist without black inferiority.
That's right.
We act and behave inferior because we think we are.
Ding, ding,
If
ding,
we
ding,
think
ding,
and
ding,
act
ding.
and elevate at a higher level,
The thing is just
you
that
can
you
no
don't
longer be supreme over
answer
me
your question.
because
I'm
I will
gonna-
not let
let him
you.
go. Let him go.
There are no military. There are no physical damage. There's no.
Motherfucker could do
there's
whatever
difference
he
in
want.
it.
That
I'm
may
asking.
happen.
I'm asking. All right, so we saying ignore that. Ignore that back in the 60s cracking heads. Now in 2017 they killing motherfuckers. So it's a little bit more than just taking a stance.
Yeah, we may get
It's
some people may get
consequence.
killed.
You can't. There's
No,
consequences
I'm
to the
saying,
game.
so let's just
There's
not lead nobody
consequences to the
astray.
game, and there's
So
bloodshed,
what I'm saying is,
and there's
so how
blood
are
to
you
be
really
shed.
free? You free
You can
of
do
that.
whatever you want,
freedom
homie.
means- no,
You can
there's
do
a difference between
whatever
freedom and
you
liberty.
want.
Yeah,
I didn't
you
mention
can do what
liberty.
you want.
I didn't mention liberty. I was talking about freedom.
I'm trying to tell.
I tell you right now, I
what
live as
makes
a
us
free
free?
black man. Goddamn
Me
it,
too.
ain't nobody
I am
ever.
free.
I live
What
as
it, let me ask, I'm sorry. Because
Go ahead.
when you say we're free, what does that mean to you?
That means like, dude, you can really do whatever it is that you want to do, man. There's nothing holding you back. There's nobody there, man. There's nobody. The white man ain't holding you down, dude. Where is he, dude? He ain't got his hands on your neck or on your shoulders, dude. It's in your mind. It's in your mind.
How do you justify that with a known fact that a guy with a black man with a college degree has less of a chance to get in
Because now
a
you're
job?
still talking about going into his
he
world.
said nobody holding you back.
Yeah.
Nobody's stopping you from creating your own reality.
Yeah.
Hold
Exactly.
on. But if you
Exactly.
go to school to get a job, try to get a good job, and people are holding you back, that's disingenuous.
It's the thing, but no, but that was we got to go
Hold
back to
on,
the
is
rule.
that a truism
If you're
or
going
not?
to school to
If
go
you
get
go
a
to
job,
school-
All right.
you've now allowed yourself to be held back because you're going into somebody else's world.
Damn, man. You know what, y'all? Look, let me say
Oh,
this,
shit, it's
bro,
time,
because
huh?
y'all got great points. I should have started off with that. We had 60 minutes, man. We got.
And it's the thing I understand. With like, you're saying stop going with your hand out. You know what I mean?
And
That's-
expectations.
when you go with
Live
your
within
hand
the
out,
laws of nature.
when you
You
go
know
with
what?
your
Yes.
hands
You
out
know what?
expecting
Yes.
something
There's
to
a saying.
We live in civil law. in
You're
LA.
you're defined by the choices you make in life.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you can choose to be ruled or choose to be a king, man. You can choose.
When you say we're free, are we really? Because in order to change your circumstance, you have to first change your way of thinking.
That's right.
But
That's
people,
right.
But some people never change their way.
Some
of
people
thinking,
don't think they free.
which means they'll never
Exactly.
be free.
Are
They
you
don't
free?
think they free.
Right.
Then they're
Exactly.
not.
That's the
because
whole
then
point
they
of it.
create their own reality.
All right, look, y'all. We gotta wrap it though, man.
Aw, that's it?
Yeah,
Damn.
man. We said we 1 hour, man, on Tuesdays at 8:30, man, live in Morris Media Studios.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We gotta chop it.
We gotta do this
But look,
again.
man, let me go around. We gotta do this again. We gotta do a part 2 for sure. Definitely. So we're gonna go around real quick, y'all. Tell me who you are, where they can find you, and what you're doing, real quick.
Dwann Brown, sportsandthings.com. That's sports and things with a Z at the end. Sportsandthings.com.
All right, I'm Mike Robertson. Find me at King Mike Boogie on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and Mike Robertson on Facebook. We here every Tuesday. We bring in the noise. Holla.
Willis Turner. You can catch me Twitter at Willis Turner 1, and Instagram it's MAKIMLAFF. MAKIMLAFF.
All right.
Mansworldtv.com, Mansworld TV, Twitter.
Kimani calendar at gmail.com. Don't none of y'all laugh.
You can find him in that seat right there.
Pretty much. You can find me on Facebook.
All right. Cool, man. All right. Also, we got the poetess behind the boards representing fully And y'all, another great show.
Legend,
We're gonna keep it going.
legend,
We gotta do
legend
part
right
2 of this, man. We gotta get the same
Yeah.
group back at
Please,
some point.
please.
Let's get it cracking. All right.
It got
All right.
lively.
Much love, y'all. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for tuning in.
Peace and love. Peace
Holler
and
back.
love.
Mike Robertson Boulevard. We doing this damn thing. LA style, baby. Yeah. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Where?